we are all faltering, we are all falling, we are all messing up despite the awareness and despite the challenges. We are all growing, we are all evolving, all expanding. That is what our beautiful eye to eye journey is. And we've come to a point where we are okay seeing and owning our imperfections, accepting and acknowledging our flaws, knowing that there is more work to do. Because the reason we come and want to better ourselves is because we know that we can do more than what we are doing. We can be more grateful. We can be more compassionate. We can be more loving. We can be more kind. That there is always more scope of evolution. And it's a continuous, consistent, and constant work that is required to help us shift from our small eye to big eye, not just day after day, but moment after moment. One moment we resort to our old patterns, and there the small eye takes focus. One moment we slip and not work with awareness, and there the accident happens. Whether that accident is getting into an argument, or forgetting something critical, or not doing what was required as per priority, whatever it is. Every day we do that. And not just shifting eye to eye with respect to gaining more divine qualities, becoming more aware of divine qualities, but also the quality of those divine qualities within us. Of course, there's compassion. Of course, there's love. Of course, there's kindness. But what is the quality of it? Love can be very stifling. Love can be all attachment, or love can be very freeing. Love can be very forgiving. And now, when we sit here, we're not looking at things the way we read them, the way we heard them, the way that happened to us. This is how we were loved by our partners or our parents. This is the way we were taught by our teachers or our seniors. And that is the rule book. No, it isn't. Because we are discovering that is one way, and it's not wrong. They operated as per who they were, as per their awareness in their time, given their circumstances. But do we have to duplicate that? Then where is the expansion? 500 years back, people were traveling on horses and camels. Are we doing that today? No. That doesn't mean we are not respecting their journey. But it only means that today we have more available to us to make faster journeys. So much knowledge, so much wisdom, so much guidance is available to us already. Working with that, now it's time for us to responsibly contribute, not just use from those resources. And how are we going to contribute if we are not channeling it from within? We can't simply be emulating the other. This is the way love is. Maybe there is another way to love. This is one of the typical issues people face, looking at each other. This is how a boss needs to be. This is how my mother-in-law needs to be. This is how children should behave. This is how neighbors should be. This is how husband should be, sister should be, brother should be, teacher should be, employer should be. Who defined it? Who defined that this is the only way to be? And that is what limits us. And who are we to take charge to change their environment? When we go out of love, taking responsibility for others, we are crippling their growth. If we do not fight for ourselves, we don't know how to value that beautiful gift. We fought many, many internal battles to today sit here and value peace, to value effort, to value the quality of self-work. How can we now apply it for others and not allow them to discover it? We are only crippling it. Let us really, really look deep within. What does love mean to us today? Does love mean others being dependent on me because I love them so much and I care for them so much and I want to protect them and shield them? Which means then I should be just traveling with them everywhere they go, to the bathroom, to the kitchen, taking a flight deep down in the sea, climbing a mountain. I should just be shadowing them. Then what about my work? What was I meant to do at that time? So I've not only detoured from my path, but I've also pulled others, and others, the ones I love, from exploring their strength, their courage, their abilities, their capabilities, their power. So now our quality of prayer, quality of blessings, quality of love needs to shift with our consciousness. If our consciousness is shifting and I am becoming more independent to make my choices, to take my decisions, am I not aspiring my loved ones to do the same? And now those loved ones can be the limited few, and then more, and then more, and then more. When I'm entering an argument, and let it be an argument. Good to have differences of opinions, because then there is expansion. No, you at least get to know what others think, and I could be thinking like this, or I did think like that, or oh, maybe I was going to think like this, and I have a different way of thinking. There's a lot of thinking there. But before stepping into that argument, take charge, be aware. I'm stepping into this argument to learn, and see the words shift, the story shift. Everything doesn't need to be all calm all the time. It can't be. Still water will never create life. Stagnant water will always and always be smelly. It's the flowing water which will be pure and healthy. So we must flow too. We don't have to stop and stifle our process of growth. Where are we growing? How are we growing? Am I imposing my growth on others? As I'm expanding, I want everybody to behave like this, say those things. Then I'm only and only curbing them to explore their unique journey. Am I getting too inspired by others? As you say, whatever you say, I trust you so much. Then how will I discover new ways? If we were still going to walk on the same bridges that others built, how would there be new bridges connecting new places for new places to be discovered? So it's very, very important that now, as we tread forth on our eye to eye journey, we are taking complete responsibility for the quality of our divine energy. The light is coming always, not just with the moon and the sun and the stars, but even in pitch darkness, that beautiful seed sprouting, there is light even in the darkness. So we're not separating things anymore. This is good, this is bad, this is light, this is dark, this is happy, this is sad. No, we need it all. How am I growing through my pain? How am I growing through my pleasures? How am I growing through suffering? How am I growing through celebrations? How do I expand when I'm happy? How do I expand when I'm sad? Can we start doing that? Beautifully, holistically, completely owning all parts of us and giving all parts of us the opportunity to flow eye to eye, to grow eye to eye, to glow eye to eye.